Hi again, this is Peter from Mary Queen of the Apostles Parish in Salem, Massachusetts. This is my weekly reflection on the real presence of Jesus in the Eucharist. Today, we look at the last two verses of Sunday's Gospel, John 12:32 and 33. Verse 32 is this: "And when I am lifted up from the earth, I will draw everyone to myself." Verse 33 said that Jesus said this, indicating the kind of death he would die. Now, this passage is related to a verse in last week's Gospel and the subject of last week's reflection, John 3:14, which said, "Just as Moses lifted up the serpent in the desert, so must the Son of Man be lifted up, so that everyone who believes in him may have eternal life." So one of my favorite images of Jesus is how he always comes to us and draws us to him. In fact, we as mere humans are incapable of making ourselves clean or healing ourselves or bringing ourselves to God. Only Jesus can do that. He brings us to himself if we just trust in him that he will. One way that Jesus does this is through the Eucharist. The consecrated host and wine are his glorified body, blood, soul, and divinity. So Jesus is right there at every Mass, drawing us to himself. If the bread and the wine were mere symbols, how could they draw us to him? But since they are Jesus, and Jesus is right there, he's humbly calling us to him. So I offer as a reflection for today, when you enter into whatever form of worship you can participate in, whether you get to go to Mass in person, or you attend live online, or you listen on the radio, or even watch a recording, before receiving communion or performing a spiritual communion, imagine Jesus in the Eucharist calling you by name, inviting you to come to him, drawing you nearer to him. May God bless you, and see you next week.